guest says the opportunities for cybercrimes are skyrocketing as hackers use applications like Facebook and Gmail to break into accounts. Nir Zuk is the founder and chief technology officer of Palo Alto Networks, one of the most prominent network security companies. He built the first firewall for commercial markets. Nir, welcome to Bloomberg West from Palo Alto. So first of all, are you saying that hackers are using Facebook and Gmail as entry points into these companies?
Yes, I do. You see, a lot of enterprises are spending a lot of money on protecting their email infrastructure. They spend almost no money on protecting their Gmail infrastructure. Well, it's not their infrastructure, but their users are still using it. So instead of going after email, the hackers are going after Gmail. Also, enterprises are spending a lot of money at protecting the web browsing infrastructure. So instead of attacking web browsers, they attack Facebook and other applications as such that are not protected.
Why are we hearing about so many hack attacks in a row? Are more of them happening? What's behind this?
I don't know why we're hearing about them more now than before. They have been happening for a while. Not clear to me why we're hearing about them more now than before.
So, Nir, let me ask you about that. Is there some sort of technological change that's making this easier? Is it just about the expansion of the use of the internet and email, or is there something different that wasn't around even just a couple of years ago?
Yeah, there is a technological change in the sense of more users are bringing more consumer-oriented applications, such as Gmail, such as Facebook, and others, into the enterprise. 5 years ago, enterprises were saying, we're going to block these applications. We don't see a need for Facebook. We don't see a need for Gmail. Today, blocking Facebook is like blocking email. Most enterprises are saying, we cannot block these applications. We want to embrace the use of them, and the risks associated with them are often ignored.
What about the fact that there's more opportunity to steal right there? There's more people with more of the information online. Is the target better than it was before?
No, I think the target is the same as it was before. It just became easier to do those things. You see, the technology that is being used to protect the typical enterprise or the typical government agency is very, very old technology. The technology was created 15 years ago when the internet was just web browsing and email, which is why the technology can only protect web browsing and email. As the use of other applications is becoming more and more popular among enterprise users and government users, hacking becomes much, much easier.
Is there only so much that companies can do, though? Is there only so much that companies can do? I mean, I know that your company works as hard as possible to make security as tight as possible, but is any security really fail-safe?
I think there's much more that can be done than we're doing today. For example, 1/3 of enterprise traffic today is encrypted. Most of the traditional security products cannot look inside encrypted traffic. So guess what the bad guys are doing? They're coming in through encrypted channels. As I said, most enterprises are still using very, very old technology from the incumbent vendors in the security industry to protect their networks. And those incumbent vendors are really where the customers are getting their education. There is lack of education among security specialists in the industry. As I said, they're getting all their education from the traditional vendors. And those vendors, some of which are my previous employers, have decided to spend money on keeping their customers numb instead of investing in research and development because Wall Street likes it better.
All right. Nir Zuk, thank you so much for your insight on that. Chief Technology Officer at Palo Alto Networks. We will continue to follow this story on hack attacks happening around the world.